Hello everybody and welcome to this baby yoga class. Lots of the activities that we're going to do will be really familiar. It's no hardcore yoga, and sometimes when you do baby yoga there's yoga for the mum as well as the baby, but for this class we're just going to be focusing on moving our baby's bodies in different ways. Now you may want to make sure that you have a soft place for your baby to lie. This class isn't just for babies that are laying down flat. You can, I've got Julie with me here, you can sit your baby up on your knee or even have them standing and then gently encourage them to do some of the activities. Of course, if they're not into any of it, then just skip ahead and miss that bit. It just gives you ideas for something to do later down the line. Now I haven't actually got a mat here for Julie to lie on, but she is a doll so she doesn't really mind. Just letting you know that obviously you will need something for your babies to lie on. And you may also want to make sure that the overhead light above you is not switched on, because if your babies are laying back and they're looking up at the light, then it cannot be very comfortable for their eyes, and we want to create a nice calming atmosphere for this baby yoga session. So we're going to start off with singing our welcome song, just like we always do, so that babies know what we're about to do. We're welcoming to the class, we're providing them with familiarity and reassurance and excitement about what's going to happen. So we're going to clap our hands and we're going to sing, welcome to our baby class, our baby class, our baby class. Welcome to our baby class, we're here to have some fun. We'll reach up high, stretch those arms, and reach down low. We'll wiggle our fingers and tickle your toes, tickle tickle. Welcome to our baby class, we're here to have some fun. And now we're going to do some tapping on the floor, either side baby, or you can tap on your knee if they're sitting up on your knee. Welcome to our baby class, our baby class, our baby class. Welcome to our baby class, we're here to have some fun. We'll reach up high, stretch those arms, and reach down low. We'll clap our hands, hooray! And boop your nose, boop, 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 boop. Welcome to our baby class, we're here to have some fun, hooray! So our first song, you are going to leave babies where they are and we're going to do open shut them. So we're going to be, out the way please Motley, we're going to be gently opening and shutting our baby's arms like this. Now normally I would say that when we're singing this song in our regular baby classes that you can open and shut your arms if you want to, rather than the baby do it, but for the purposes of this, because we're doing baby yoga, we are going to be gently opening our baby's arms all the way out, not overextending, but just opening them nice and wide and then closing them back together. This is really nice if you've got a newborn or younger baby, just to get that flexibility and movement in their arms. Obviously everything we're doing is just moving with the baby. We're not ever forcing their limbs to do something that they don't want to do. And older babies just really love opening and closing things, including their arms. So we're going to sing. Open, shut them, open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them, put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, slowly creep them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your little mouth, but ready for a tickle? Do not let them in, tickle, tickle. So we're going to try again. This time we're going to be gently opening and shutting the baby's legs, just like this. Obviously, again, not overextending. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little tap, tap, tap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, slowly creep them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your little mouth, but do not let them in, tickle, tickle. Okay, so now we are going to lift our babies up and we're actually going to do some flying. So I may have lied slightly when I said that there was no yoga involved for us. I mean, you don't really have to do any kind of fancy yoga positions if you don't want to. Let me just move the camera up slightly so that you can see me better. Now, if you wanted to, you could go in a lunge, I know you can't really see me, in a lunge squat position as you do this. If you want to work out your legs a little, but you don't have to, there's absolutely no need. So you can stand up, you can stay sitting down like this, and we're going to fly our babies back and forth like this, and we're going to sing Zoom to the Moon. Ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. And then we're going to bounce them. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and blast off! So now we're going to do it again. So if you are lunging, you want to swap legs, and we're going to sing it again. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Ready to bounce? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Hooray! Okay, we are going to do an exercise with our babies now called crossing the midline. So the midline is the imaginary line that goes down the centre of all of our bodies, and it's really important to cross the midline. So that means moving one side of your body over to the other side of your body like this, because it helps to develop balance and coordination, and it also helps those two halves of babies' brains to sync up and start working together. So we're going to first of all have our babies sitting up on our knees like this, resting against us while we cross the midline. So we're going to take our baby's hand and we're going to gently bring it across to the other side, and then we're going to open it back up again, and then we're going to do it again, and then we're going to swap over and we're going to bring this arm across and open it back up again, and then back across. So we're going to add a little song while we do this. We're going to sing, so we'll start with the original arm again. This is the way I move my arm, move my arm, move my arm. This is the way I move my arm when I'm exercising. And then we're going to swap over and do the other arm. This is the way I move my arm, move my arm, move my arm. This is the way I move my arm when I'm exercising. Now, just to remind you that when you're crossing the baby's arm across to their midline, you don't need to be stretching their arm across. Just gently, as long as it crosses that central invisible line of their body, then that is crossing the midline. So we're going to do it again. So this time we're going to take our baby's legs. So you may want to lay your baby down on the floor in front of you now for this bit. It's maybe a little bit easier, but you can have them up like this depending on how big or small they are. And we're going to just gently, ever so slightly, cross their leg over. Look, it doesn't have to be a big movement at all. It can be a really small movement. We'll start with this leg again, so we'll cross it over and then back and then over and then back, and then we'll swap to the other leg. Over and back, over and back, and then we'll add our song. This is the way I move my leg, move my leg, move my leg. This is the way I move my leg when I'm exercising. And then the other one. This is the way I move my leg, move my leg, move my leg. This is the way I move my leg when I'm exercising. And the last one, and I would advise that you have babies laying down on the floor in front of you for this one. I'll just keep Julie up like this so you can see better. Is we're going to cross both arms over at the same time and then open them back up. So we'll sing, this is the way I move my arms, move my arms, move my arms. This is the way I move my arms when I'm exercising. So now while the babies are on the floor in front of you, we're going to do a little bit of a bicycle activity with those legs. So now this can be really tricky for babies depending on their age, because they don't have much flexibility in their legs or kind of want to move their legs in those first few months. So you're just going to work with your baby and move their legs as much or as little as they want to. Sometimes it can take a little bit of time. Sometimes they're resistant at first, and then the more you do it, the more they enjoy it and work with you. If they start crying at any point or they don't want you to touch their legs, then just stop and come back to this bit later. So we're just going to gently bicycle their legs like this. We're going to go one way, round and bicycle those legs. And then we're going to swap and we're going to go the other way, round and round. This is why it's really important to have a soft surface for your baby to lay on. Otherwise, of course, this will not be comfortable for them. And make sure that while you're doing it, you give them lots of eye contact, lots of smiles. Try not to look at me on the screen, but look at your baby and their face. Give them lots of smiles and eye contact. The more you smile, the more they are reassured that what's happening is normal and fun. And then we're going to just bring our baby's legs up ever so slightly, lift them up. It's hard for me to do on this doll because she's not very flexible. But we're just going to bring our baby's legs up ever so slightly towards their bodies like this. And then release them back down. And then we go up and down. This is a really good exercise if your babies are constipated, finding it difficult to go to the toilet. It can help to get the wind out if you do this. So just gently push their legs in and then pull them gently back down again. And we'll do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Hooray! So pick up your baby and give them a nice big reassuring cuddle and tell them they did a great job. We're going to keep our babies up like this now because we are going to do some jumping. So again, it's up to you how you position yourself for this activity. You may want to get up on your knees, you may want to stay sitting on the floor. It's entirely up to you, depends on your back as well and how you are most comfortable. And we're going to sing Jump, Jump Went the Little Green Frog. So we're going to hold our babies under their arms like this and do a little bit of jumping. Now I've got my baby facing out, but actually I should probably have her facing me because it's nice again to get that eye contact. And we're going to sing Jump, jump went the little green frog one day. Jump, jump went the little green frog. Jump, jump went the little green frog one day. And his tongue went blur, blur, blur. And we'll do it again. Jump, jump went the little green frog one day. Jump, jump went the little green frog. Jump, jump went the little green frog one day, and he jumped into the pool, splash! We'll do it one more time. So I'm going to swap sides for the baby. It's also quite nice to swap sides sometimes for your back as well. And we're going to do it again. Jump, jump went the little green frog one day. Jump, jump went the little green frog. Jump, jump went the little green frog one day, and his tongue went blur, blur, blur. Jump, jump went the little green frog one day. Jump, jump went the little green frog. Jump, jump went the little green frog one day, and he splashed into the pool, splash! Okay, we are going to do the tummy time aeroplane this time. So I'm sure you will have done this before in baby classes. Some people hate it because it hurts their back, in which case I would advise that you just have your baby laying on your shins like this. And you don't need to rock back onto your back if you don't want to. The reason that this is great for babies and their bodies is because it's tummy time practice. So it really helps to strengthen baby's neck, baby's core, and they can either use their arms to prop their heads up. Depending on how little they are, they may just have their heads resting on you like this. You can move their body just ever so slightly up so their head is kind of dangling off your knees, not enough that it would be dangerous, but just so that they're encouraged to lift their heads up and look around. It's really nice when you do rock onto your back if you want to, because you can then get that eye contact and bonding experience with them. So I'm going to rock back, and now we've got babies up in the air, and we're going to do some rocking back and forth. Hold on to your baby, obviously, and we're going to sing Fly, fly, fly your plane up high. Fly, fly, fly your plane way up in the sky. And then we're going to do some rocking from side to side. Rock, rock, rock your plane up high. Rock, rock, rock your plane way up in the sky. And then a little bit of gentle bouncing. Bounce, bounce, bounce your plane up high. Bounce, bounce, bounce your plane way up in the sky. And then we'll bring baby down for a nice cuddle. Moving in that way when you've got your baby down on your shins is really great, not only obviously for tummy time as I mentioned, but because you're adding in that movement, it really means that they have to engage their core and their stomach muscles as well. Good for balance and stability. So now our babies are back down on the floor, we are going to sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and we're going to use our fingers to make twinkly stars above their head. This is really great because their eyes will track the movement, and then as they get a little bit bigger, their heads will start to turn to track the movement, and as they get bigger still, they will start to reach up, which is really great for developing all those muscles. Reach up and try and grab your hands and even pull them down to them. So we're going to sing Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Okay, it's time for a little bit of relaxation now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you to lay your babies where they are, keep them where they are, and then either just sit with them and gently close your eyes and just keep your one hand on your baby, or if you prefer to, you can lay down next to your baby and just keep your hand on their stomach, your head really close to their head, and just have a nice relax. I'm going to put a little bit of calming music on, and then I'm just going to do a really short guided meditation for you. So I am going to say the words. If you want to have a go at saying the words and repeating them with me, then you can do. I will put them down in the description box below for you so that you can read them for afterwards. Obviously at the moment the most important thing is that you relax and have your eyes closed, so you don't want to be looking at the screen or at me. Okay, so let's relax, close your eyes, lay down with your baby, next to your baby. Take a really deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's do it again. Feels really good, doesn't it? Let's do it one more time. Your baby will be able to tune into you and how you're thinking and feeling as well. And I'm just going to read to you this guided meditation, so keep your eyes closed and listen to the words. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I treat myself with kindness in good times and in hard times. May I be well and live with ease. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I treat myself with kindness in good times and in hard times. May I be well and live with ease. Let's do another deep breath in and out. Now place your hand onto your baby's chest if you haven't got it there already. I know my hand is on my own chest. You can have one hand on your chest and one hand on your baby's chest if you like. And we're going to say now, may my baby be surrounded with loving kindness. May I respond to my baby with kindness in good times and in hard times. May my baby be well and live with ease. May my baby be surrounded with loving kindness. May I respond to my baby with kindness in good times and in hard times. May my baby be well and live with ease. Let's do some more deep breaths. We'll breathe in through our noses one last time. In and out. Okay, so now it's time to lift your baby up. We are going to sing You Are My Sunshine to end this class, as we end all our classes. So cuddle them close and we're going to sing You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. I hope you know, dear, how much I love you. I love you more with each passing day. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. I hope you know, dear, how much I love you. I love you more with each passing day. Let's sing goodbye. Goodbye, babies. Goodbye, mummies. Goodbye, daddies. We're glad you came to play. Goodbye, babies. Goodbye, brothers. Goodbye, sisters. We'll see you all next time. Thanks so much for joining me for this baby yoga class today. If you enjoyed it, then leave a comment and let me know, and I will endeavour to make some more baby yoga classes for you. Alternatively, if you didn't like it and it wasn't your thing, then let me know that as well, because I'll make sure that I don't make any more. Thanks so much for joining me for this class, everyone. Bye, everybody.